Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. There is a guided message here for the collective. All right, so we're going to be starting off with the energy for you. If you've clicked on this video, then you were brought here for a reason. We are eternal beings, constantly transforming, and the more we transform, evolve, and see our potential, awaken our senses, and raise our consciousness, this is all creating these ripples, bringing in this wisdom. So the mystic is all about the growth within the potent energy of the darkness. Not to overlook the shadows. The shadows of yourself are very important and not meant to just be disregarded. They are also not bad energy, but places where there is a sense of calling to the transformation. So this is the work of the mystic. So the seeker, the light worker, the dreamer. The mystic is awesome. Yes, it is. The mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or lighthearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society. Transformation. Order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in its throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in the presence of it, harness the potent and latent energy behind it, and embed it with light. They are patient and prudent change makers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic reveals in mystery, in the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. Yeah, there's just as the light as important, and life is a life. The light is obviously our place of awareness, where we are able to free ourselves. But for us to be able to have that light energy and to have that creative, we need that duality. Okay, so we grow in the darkness. Darkness is the truth. The darkness is where we have to face the things we fear, and we realize that in the presence of what we fear, it was all of an illusion. And then we start to see in the dark, right? As our eyes begin to adjust, we see things like shadows at night, and then when the lights come in, you realize it was just the shadow of a sweater, you know. But in the dark, in the nighttime, letting our imagination kind of taking us into a sense of an illusion and altering our reality, we tend to see shadows in the darkness and forget that we are meant to sit with the presence of what is holding us back, what is wanting growth. So it's dancing with the darkness. So visionary and ageless. Yeah, it's like in that energy, knowing that eternalness, eternal growth. That to get results, there has to be a time of uncomfortable. We tend to change in the uncomfortable. It forces us to seek dedicated to our transformation. All right. Yeah, so it's the mystic, harnessing the mystic energy, the inner flame within. So like any light worker, the mystic must build a relationship with fire. This begins by awakening the inner flame or tapas within. Okay, so don't trap your flame. Don't meant to soar above. You know, when you take a flame and it's trapped, it tends to go out. But then when you have the oxygen and it is into the energy of freedom and unlimited growth, unlimited movement, opportunities, not seeking recognition. The light worker is someone who works within, goes into the dark, plays a very critical role in society in order to save Earth from darkness. Yeah. So the seeker grows in the dark, faces those monsters and sees that they are just a shadow of a belief, a mindset. The monsters are the ones that hold your mind hostage and not allowing you to move forward. Fear is the biggest monster. Fear. Holding yourself back. Holding your wings back. It's almost like trapped in a web. You can't grow within the web, right? You need air and room to grow. And at your own time, refuge. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely the place where all is healed. Lots of green, lots of growth. Connecting with the way you look at the world and really soaking in the energy of the world. Going away from the busyness. Receiving this information in the dark. Yeah, I still feel like your transformation plants new seeds of growth, but it's when you are silenced in the energy of isolation and unbusying your mind. When you go within the hermit and you have the time to reflect and do the inner work, that is within the dark space. The places we have some certainty that I feel like the uncertainty is only looking into one way of looking at something, a very narrow, and not seeing the end, not seeing the light. And the uncertainty is what you see around is all dark and lots of thorns, being lost. But you're not lost with these little animals around or being guided. There's 3 butterflies. So this is embracing the darkness. And that's where you find your true potential, the magic in the dark. And you're never truly alone. And what you see as something scary is just that unknown, and your mind races. Just not seeing. If you're moving a little forward, and as the sun's coming in, the light's coming in, the clarity's coming in, this is where you see how beautiful the place that you are. The place where you once thought was scary is where you are feeling most tapped in. A light worker, true light worker, healing the earth, connecting to the earth. Maybe time to do a little bit of earthing, grounding, connecting with nature, using nature as a healing mechanism. Yeah, so I feel like in this place of uncertainty, you're really going to find who you truly are. And you're only uncertain because this is a new transformation. You've just started flying your wings. You're creating something new, creating something into new existence. So don't be intimidated by the darkness or by lack of darkness, all right? Magic. We have the moon, your intuition, guidance, revealing how potent your energy is, the shapeshifter. I feel like with this wolf reminds me of the shapeshifter. At night, you shapeshift, and this is when your energy is the strongest. You receive messages. The moon is sending you guidance. It's allowing you to see the true light, the truth. Something's being illuminated. Don't dismiss what you're feeling right now, your intuition. So imagine looking at life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focused lens. And that's what that uncertainty, I feel like. So imagine looking at this like it's a kaleidoscope of openings, and instead of just a single focused lens through this forest, this in the darkness, in the shadows. So at any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision in the enchanting grotto. Vision that you imagine. Be wary, though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long-term with the shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. So vibrant, adaptive, and humorous. Yeah, so try not to stay frozen on one way of thinking. Know that the shapeshifter is within all of us at some degree, and it is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. So make sure you're just not being, needing to adapt to this energy. Sorry, so you're being revealed, what's being revealed is a much more complex story than just this a long hallway, you know, and the light's starting to come in, but you're not quite seeing what's all around. You're not seeing the sides. You're not seeing if you're in a hallway or a vast forest. All right, so right now I feel like you need the energy of the landscape to adapt to the ever-changing for existence. So know that you're the trickster, the formless. Know that, yeah, the trickster with the shapeshifter. Know that whatever you are being, whatever your environment, it feels different, feels new, it feels like you're uncertain in this unknown area. Know that it's because, know that right now you are, it's this energy of formless. So it's a time to go off on your own journey, and you're going to start seeing, you're starting to see a bit more of the energy around. So don't be stuck in any illusion. So the shapeshifter is related to the mask. Notice if these so if you're in the realm of heavy theater, illusion, possibly deception, you're supposed to, you're meant to, this is meant to bring out a creative aspect within yourself, to grow within the uncomfortable uncertainty. I almost feel like this is a scene of a movie where it's like something's gonna pop out. All right, but this is about beginning the story, going back to the energy of creation, feeling your heart beat for the first time. You know, you're feeling your heart almost like in this energy of not sure where you are or where you're going. So you're feeling your heart beat, but this is the energy of feeling alive, feeling awoken. That life is not so simple right now. It contains both light and dark aspects of the feminine with the best of intentions. The mother wraps her loving arms around her creations and begins to grip what they meant to be set free. So I'm just reading the mother, the creation, because it's the beginning. I'm really feeling this uncertainty is the beginning of your creation. So your creations right now are meant to really awaken every cell in you, almost have you gripping onto the edge of your seat, what's going to happen next. And this is meant to set you free, that you can be in full illusion, and then 1 minute in fear of what you see, and then the next minute the sun comes in and you see a completely different story, and you see purity, you see the light, you see the rare essence of the magic within the uncertainty, needing to play with the light and the dark. Be playful with this energy, explore, be curious. So in this uncertainty, you're meant to explore the vast worlds with your curiosity, playfulness, be youthful, play hide and seek in the forest with the creatures, fly with the butterflies, explore your unknown. So it's meant to be both nurturing and growth, creates and restricts. So right now you are in this complex energy. Just know that you hold the key to eternal challenge of love. So you're all meant to create with these challenging energies that are awakening you. You're questioning things. This is all about the challenge of moving forward and really trusting the energy. Trusting that sometimes our eyes can trick us, but our intuition will always guide you in the right direction. So don't try to limit yourself right now, okay? You're all about creating this new energy. I know that you're not lost, and you are not looking to be found. You are just where you're meant to be, glowing in your creativity. That's beautiful. And look at that knowledge, air spirit. Yeah, it's really sacred energy of growth, where you grow. And air spirit wanted to come out again. We have number 1. So this is really following your true potential, and this is changing the narrative, raising above the situation. And the forest is down here, so it's almost like you're elevated to see not just what the forest represents when you first see it, that you can get lost and not know where you are. And then you find yourself right at that moment that you were never lost, but you were meant to be right where you are, to create love, growth, and balance, accepting the shadows to show you the truth, to seek your light, be authentic, and move in your own way with grace and purity. And this will expand in this new way of planting seeds of growth. All right, it's expanding, really bringing in the light and bringing in your fortune. Okay, until next time. Bye, guys.